Fern followers, I'm going to do a video today talking about eye contact from the dog, how to get it and how to improve it. So I'm going to show you what I would do. Now Fern, I've already worked on Fern with this since we got her and I've sort of never filmed it. So I'm going to show you the process that we go through, although we've sort of cheated a bit because Fern already knows it. Now what we're going to do, we're going to use we're going to use food. Hey, come here. We're going to use food to get the dog's attention up towards our face. She's naturally going to look at that food, but what we want to do is move it slightly away from our eyes and wait till she looks from the food to our eyes, and then we're going to mark and reward that activity of looking at us and the way she makes the choice of choosing to look into my eye rather than look at the food. Now, Fern's eyes are brown and she's brown, so it's quite difficult to tell the difference, but I'm going to try and come over by the camera and I'm going to try and show the way she'll look at me and not food. Good. So, good. Okay, so if you just step back again, I'll carry on. If you look what I'm doing, I've got the food and the bowl at a slight distance from my eyes, from my head. And that eventually is why I put my hands like that when I'm doing a recall. Good girl. But what would happen at first with a new pup who's not used to this, she'd just be absolutely obsessed with looking at the food. Good girl. So what you've got to do is just wait for that tiny flicker where she changes her focus from the food to your eye, and then mark and reward it. Good girl, good girl. Once she's learned that, it'll be a really quick process. Then you can move your hands further apart. Good girl. Good. And this takes time, it takes months and months and months maybe to build up to. But she's completely focused on me there. And she knows the only way to get this food out of my hand, good, is to look at my eyes. She knows there's no way of getting that food any other way. If she looks in, she's looking at the food now because she's salivating, she ain't getting it. Good girl. Now I'm leaving quite a big gap between her starting to look into my eyes and marking and rewarding that, because I'm building that period up now. So you wouldn't do that at first. With your puppy, you'd catch that instant and mark it, and then you very slowly over months increase the distance. Good girl. So don't aim for this straight away. I wish I'd have filmed it straight away, but I've always done this kind of thing with her since, just sort of habitually. Good girl. And then what the goal is further down the line. At the minute she's doing this to get food, and the only reason she's doing it is because she knows I've got food in my hand and food in the bowl. Good. But further down the line, we can start surprising her, we can start pulling food out of different places, and that way she'll never know if there's food coming, because even though she can't see it in my hand, it starts to surprise her. So she'll, good girl, start giving us more and more eye contact further down the line. But for now, this is the initial phases. Good girl, good girl. And that's what we're going to do, just over and over again. Every time it's feeding time, loads of different little things, and we'll keep working on it and building up. So that helps you. Thank you for watching me and Fern. Please give us a subscribe, a like, a share, and comment below with anything you've got for us.